invincible. Good morning and welcome to MightyOxTrading. Happy Friday. I hope everyone's had a great night, ready for a great day. Market dived overnight and was trying to bounce, but hasn't had much of a bounce. ES 65.18 dipped all the way down to 64.88. That's 30 points in range. NQ 762 down to 660, so 102 points in range. Is that right? Wait, no, 612. So 150 points in range. Copper was rising, about 100 ticks. Ultra bond was dropping, about a half a point. Gold, 13 points. Crude oil, wow, that's the tightest range I've seen in crude like ever. It's only like 40 ticks. Bitcoin down to 110K. So we sit, stand, or whatever body posture you're choosing to take on this beautiful Friday morning for a 3-day weekend. Looks kind of choppy. Our ATR is only 6 right now. So nothing to really write home about. Not that you would really write home about NQ price action. Dear mom and dad, the NQ sucked today. It was just all choppy. We drop back down. Ooh, whooshy. Ooh, a little bit of a whooshy there. News this morning. Got a bunch of news coming up in 25 minutes. PCE price index, Canadian GDP, US core PCE price index, US consumer spending. At 9:45 US Chicago PMI, and at 10 o'clock University of Michigan sentiment. Also 10 o'clock is 10 o'clock is the Fed's Cook's hearing to see whether or not a judge will allow her firing to continue. Bounces right back up from that quick drop. Weird price action right now. Down we come. Grinding on those Bollingers. Morning, Crypticon. How are you? Doing good. Either tomorrow or Tuesday, I'll be sending a package your way, Crypt, with some Chrome cards, Cubs and White Sox. Excellent. Yeah, I've been kind of paying attention to that. I mean, I haven't traded it. I often get back to my desk late because I end up working out and doing some cleaning and stuff between the when the market's closed. But I've been checking that out ever since you mentioned it when you were here that day. And yeah, I definitely see how it seems to work well. I think you really found something there. Rod, hello. How are you today? Or tonight, since it's almost midnight in Australia. Well, good. Welcome, USC. So the whole laptop gave out yesterday? I guess that means you finally got that one key fixed that was giving you problems. Well, that's showing patience, Crypticon, and that's not something you've always shown. Right? That's showing you know that's a good thing. Takes a while to get used to a new computer, though. So remember to take it slow today, especially since it's a Friday as well. Yeah, school messes up everybody's schedules. Okay, well, there you go. Did you have an ultimate stop on that trade, Crypt? Another bounce up here. It's a blue candle, but I don't know if I want to trust it in this chop. Okay. Glad I didn't trust that blue candle. About 6 minutes away from news. Start spreading the news. I'm bleeding today. Hello, JC. Thanks for checking in. I appreciate it. Hope you have a great 4-day weekend. Good morning, Mr. G. Sorry I missed you. I got distracted for a minute. I'm glad that the weather has been calm, and I'm glad that there's been no hurricanes heading your way. Yeah, BTC is showing a lot of weakness. Well, I understand a couple of big whales have sold out and took profit. So there's our news. That's not the biggest pop. 14, well, now it's going. 14, 16 points. Still not, well, there we go. 21. Don't see the news yet on financial juice. There it is. That's Canadian GDP. No one cares about that. Oh no! I mean, this is a slow grind pop, but it's a pop. 43 points, 45. China's still go. PCE numbers have not popped on financial juice yet. It's weird. There they are. 2.6, which is what they expected. Everything came in as predicted, right on the dot. That's weird. This is giving back most of the move now. About half. Visual trader, that's awesome. Nice work. Did you get in after it started popping, or were you in before the news hit and just were thinking it was going to go up? Dollar popping? Let's see. ES, Dow, and Russell all popping. Crude didn't care. Gold popped up, pulling back. Treasuries popped up big. Crip, she's a mind reader. Nice work, visual. All right, see ya, Crypt. Yeah, sometimes I don't know where they get these numbers from, G. Yeah, it's definitely a good deal on those 250s. Nice pullback here. I should have taken that red candle. Good. Yeah, I think that might move the market more than PCE did, G, at the University of Michigan sentiment. Remember, Tuesday is our fourth anniversary of the creation of MightyOxTrading. We'll be doing a couple of special things that day. I might even come on camera. And I'm scoring some evals and accounts and stuff to give away. I just got some from Tradovate. I'll have Take Profit Trader, some evals from them, and I've sent out a couple other emails. I've actually never eaten lobster. No, I've never eaten gator either. I don't really have a problem with gator. I have a problem with lobster because most of the time lobster is cooked alive, and I can't I can't do that. I just can't. Gator is just the fact that I've never been down any place that has gators to really have ever tried it. I've never been further south than Raleigh, North Carolina. Nope, never had turtle either. I've never had rabbit. I mean, I haven't had. I don't. I've never really done anything. Here's the thing. I've never even had. I've never had venison. Hey, Saudi guy, how you been, man? You been trading, or where you been hiding? I've never had Five Guys. Not sure there's any around here. Oh, yes, there is. Well, there's one in Champaign. All right, USC. See you in a bit. So how's it been going for you? How's the trading been going for you, Saudi? Yeah. I mean, first of all, you gotta remember I don't eat any carbs anymore. But I mean, even before that, The only food I've eaten, any restaurant food or fast food that I've eaten from in the last 10 years has been Burger King, McDonald's, and Taco Bell. Good. I'm glad you found someone that works for you, Saudi. Yeah, Taco Bell's good stuff. It's cheapish as well. When I take a carnivore break next year at some point, I'll probably have a little Taco Bell. Good morning, John. Did you see what Schwarber did last night? Well, you be Rod right now. For the last 3 weeks, with the exception of one day a week, I've been just doing eggs and cheese, and I'm doing alternate day fasting. So I eat Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, and then 2 meals on Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays. Don't eat Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. And on Sunday I eat one meal, and that's a steak. Now next week I'll stop that after the 3 weeks. Um, but then once a month I'll do 1 week of just eggs. And if I had to guess, since I went back to hardcore carnivore, I I mean, I don't know. It's hard to guesstimate, but I would say I'm down uh, somewhere between 30 and 40 pounds. Saudi guy, no, I have not. But I have 17 funded accounts, so I'm getting close. I just scored 4 accounts from Fidias to give away next week. Gee, I'm working on that. Um, I'm still drinking too much diet soda. I do have a 1 gallon insulated cup for ice water, and so I'm trying to do more water. I drink 50 ounces of coffee a day, and sometimes same amount of green tea. John A. Schwarber's batting second. He's hitting like 250. He hit 196 2 years ago. He actually had and couldn't hit left-handers. Now he hits left-handers better than he hits right-handers. I can't give up everything at once, G. No, Fidias is a good company, Saudi. Turner's been the Phillies' leadoff hitter this year. Yeah, it doesn't really interfere with the weight loss. The only thing, I mean, it's still chemicals, and on the, I can't stand Diet Coke, so I drink Coke Zero. That's my favorite, and the sucralose does pass the blood brain barrier. Trustpilot, I don't trust. I've talked to the people in my community who've gotten paid out and who've all that. That's who I trust. It's green tea, Mr. G, which has ECGC, which helps with weight loss. I don't drink black tea. I drink green tea. I mean I keep all my caffeine except for the diet soda. I keep all my caffeine in the early part of the day. Kind of choppy here. Definitely not the reactions I was hoping for as we head toward the top of the hour. Anyway, John DeFore Schwarber now has 49 home runs and 119 RBIs. He has 10 more RBIs than anybody else in the major leagues and is only behind Cal Raleigh in home runs. Natural gas or gasoline, Mr. G? I thought that they were saying natural gas was gonna go backwards. Guess not. He's played in the outfield like 10 times this year. Okay. I mean, I guess natural gas is a little better than coal. We are just grinding here. No fun. Nice, Rod. Nice. Just kind of grinding up. So I'm typing out emails asking people for accounts to give away next week. Yeah, crude's been popping up. It had a huge pullback about a little over half an hour ago, and then just continued right back up. Rod, you know, Tradify's been my #1 firm for months now. I've kind of tried to tell you that. Sorry about that, Crypt. Yeah, uh, someone told me there's a way to block out the typing sounds. I need to look into that. Hassan hates when he hears my typing. We didn't even really get any boost there in either direction at the top of the hour either. So does Ace, John. I always try to make sure I keep the mic clear when I hear one coming. Yeah, Tradify is pretty awesome. I told him one day I'll get a outdoor mic hooked up so it could be heard better. this choppiness as we head toward the bell. Hey, Karib. They're just overall good company, good solid. They've never denied a payout. They have good cheap plans. You know, you have a choice between intraday, end of day, or direct to funded. Just solid all around. Their payouts are lightning fast. Now I sold SoFi um, at a great profit, more than 50% profit, but I could have got way more if I hadn't. I sold it at 15, then it went to 25. I was in my cost basis was like 987 a share, and I sold it at 15. Thank you. This price action is incredibly unexciting. Watching it slowly drip down. Crude pulled back majorly. Gold trying to continue to head up. Hey Ron, how you doing today? No trades for me so far. I've missed one setup. Hasn't been a lot of setups either. Yep, everyone should check out Mr. G's YouTube channel, Winning Wall Street's Money. He just posted the link. Lots of good information on that channel. Check it out. So remember, at top of the hour, we have University of Michigan sentiment. And actually, 15 minutes after the bell, we have Chicago PMI. Also, at the top of the hour, the hearing about the firing of the Fed speaker named Cook will be held to see whether or not that firing can continue on. And that might actually, I don't know what reaction the market might have to that, if any. But I mean, it does kind of affect things because I think Cook was more toward holding interest rates, you know, being more restrictive, put it that way, on before of lowering rates versus someone that Trump will put in there who will definitely be in favor of lowering rates. So that the outcome of that hearing could possibly give the market a pop or a drop. Or it could be a nothing burger. And we might not even know the outcome today. It could be one of those where they just hear the arguments today and not announce it till next week or whatever, and let the judge think about it for the weekend or whatever. We are just under 7 minutes till the bell, and we have no ace yet. Hello, Czar. Hope you're having a good day. There's Ace. Good morning. Reminder, it's Friday, Ace. Remember, folks, Monday's a holiday. There will be no stream on Monday. And on Tuesday is our 4th-year anniversary. Eddie, are you going to say good morning to everybody? Being antisocial today? I was thinking more like steak instead of cake. Remember, I'm carnivore. Nice pop here. This will actually be the first year I don't have cake for my birthday. Morning, Amelia. wonder if anyone's made any ice cream that's sweet with allulose. Huh? What? That was the biggest pop we've seen all morning, besides the news pop, of course.
Two minutes till the bell.
So while we're waiting for the bell, I'm going to research that. Ice cream. Oops. Ice creams sweetened with allulose. Yes. Oh no, that's an allulose syrup. Protein pints. Chocolate frozen dessert. There's recipes for it. Big drop here right before the bell. We're dropping like it's hot, dropping like it's hot, dropping like it's hot. She was. She got a new laptop. USC. Your hubby's looking for you. Hope the new laptop didn't give out. Well, maybe she said she was going for a walk, and maybe she didn't come back yet. Oh, there we go. There she is. Dropping, dropping, dropping. This is a choppy opening, I would say. We went up to 668, down to 636, and ended up less than 2 points from where we started. I just secured prizes from the futures desk for next week as well. Whoa, you entered you hate regular even numbers. That's like the ultimate even number, except for like 6,000 or 7,000. Big drop. Hitting Bollingers. I don't like this price action. Grinding down here. Yeah, that was a day. 612 half is the okay. 612 half is our low day. Trying to bounce. If the Fed lowers rates next month, Ace, we could see 7,000 by the end of the year. Gold moving up nicely. Treasuries are choppy. Russell's kind of looking choppy too. There's a pop on NQ. No Hassan this morning. Oh, pop went away. Dropping. Trying to hit that overnight low. RJ, we're here. He would call that an overnight low touch trade, and we just got a new low day. It's now 6:08. Remember, we got U.S. Chicago PMI coming up in 7 minutes. And then we have more news at the top of the hour. Off here. Not the greatest pop. Not going to win pop of the year. As it gives it up, back to red. Big drop, another new low. Is it going to break 600? There's 601. There's a break of 600. ES down to 64.93. Dow's popping up though. Russell's falling. Yes, it is. Give a nice blue candle as well, right at the bell. And AQ just gave away that pop. Yeah, let's look. Let's see. During the COVID drop, ES dropped to 24.24. No, I'm wrong. 21.74 in March of 2020. We're long. I want 28. I'm in at 16. It's not giving it to me. All right, come on. Damn. Got as high as 26, and my target was 27.5. Now I'm ready. Oh, man, really? Wow. Got within 6 ticks of my target and pulled all the way back. Guess I should have went for 10. I would have had 10.
Order filled.
Instead, I got nailed with a huge loss. Damn it. That was stupid. Father. Rises back up. You like cats fighting, Ace? Down to 542 that quick. And, you know, I didn't react at all. And I hate this. I hate this. I hate this. That was a purple candle that stopped me out there. And I did not. If I had gotten in, that would have been a perfect trade. That. And I missed the purple candle as well that I didn't trust because of how far it broke the bands. But. Both of these would have been winning trades. I thought to stop a fight, you just ring the bell. All right. I'm gonna start cooking my eggs. Glad to hear that, Ace, because I'm totally against declawing cats. They more and more research shows that declawing cats would be like humans losing their fingers to the first knuckle. Right. Yeah. Oh, it's better than the loss I took, Ace, and then that didn't get in the short that yelled at me to get in the short. $10 till news. Yeah, Eddie has claws. Well, damn it, I forgot to bring a spatula. This should be fun. I need to create a checklist. I do the same thing when I visit people. Can't understand why nobody invites me over anymore.
Order submitted.
Just go for me. Come on. If I burn my eggs and you stop me out, we're going to have a problem. There we go.
Order bill.
Took it off for 10 points. You hear my eggs frying? I love FFN. They're probably, if I had to re-rank right now, they will be in my top 5 most likely. And it looked like I made a right decision in getting out where I got out. Remember, we have University of Michigan sentiment coming up in 5 minutes. Less than 5 minutes.
Connection lost. All right, time for me to harvest my eggs with no spatula. This is going to be fun. Ooh, hot darn. Don't worry, I only burnt myself slightly. Ouch. You already have a wrench, so I'm thinking this is Tio. So were we. I'm like, well, he has a wrench, so it's either Matt LaRocco, who I don't think was coming back, or it's Tio, or I've been hacked. Oh, Mr. G, this is a family. This is a family show. Let's not talk about nudity here, please. No. Good luck on that, G. Natural gas. I still need to learn options. So I don't really know what naked put means. We never know when K-pop might be listening. Although I assume she's in school. News coming up in less than 30 seconds. How you doing, Luke? So in front of me now, I have a dozen scrambled eggs with some mozzarella cheese and some Redmond salt. Hey, JJR. How you doing? Yeah, RJ even backed out of the fantasy football league. University of Michigan sentiment did not really give us a pop. Well, I guess it did give us a pop. Didn't realize that candle was as big as it was. 28 points. Came in at 58.2. They expected 58.6. Good morning, T.O. There was some guy named Matt here that was claiming to be you. Oh, yeah, it is. Gold looking strong. where everybody knows your name. He feeds him pineapples, but yeah. But you got out green, right, G? Green is good, especially on a Friday before a long weekend. Hello, Hassan. Well, as long as we're admitting things, my first name isn't Mighty either. Yeah, Mighty's my middle name. Yep. Got down to 476. I only missed 4 purple candles that would have worked. This mental block, I got to get rid of it. It is separating me from riches. Yes, I know her real name. No, my actual middle initial is K. Oh, USC, can you do me a favor? Can you send me a DM on Discord with the link to the cup that you had said you wanted? And I'll get that done this weekend now that everything's back in stock. Wait, how does she know your real name? I didn't tell anybody. It's better than talking about BMs, G. Did he accidentally reveal his full real name when he was doing Terrestrius trading? Hello, MR. I get everybody's real name if they order from MightyOxTrading store, but I never reveal it. Oh yeah, we know. We all. I think we all know his real first name. Maybe. Oh, okay. Thought you meant his full name. I know his full name. I know his address. And how many contracts do you have, G? Yeah, Hassan uses his full real name. You all are hiding your names. Hassan's like, this is me. And Hassan is actually on IMDb. Oh, I thought it was your Wi-Fi password, MR. Yep, gold is almost there. It thinks it can. It thinks it can. It thinks it can. But its RSI is like maxing out. Like, it's rare to see an RSI that high. So I would expect if it does hit 35 to like immediately bounce off of it and pull back at least for a bit. Wowies. Forget what gold's all-time high is. Let me look. Gold's all-time high is 3534.1. He uses mostly his real name. I won't reveal his actual real name, of course, because I'm good like that. But Wheel is just part of his last name. Yeah, if you don't tell us, MR, then we'll have to Google it and hope it's correct. Or else ask ChatGPT. ChatGPT, what is... Oh, we'll have to type it in because...
Order submitted.
Going long. Crashing down. Of course it is.
Order filled.
Stop me out. Damn it. And of course, I didn't put my stop at the right place, so... Going
Order
long.
submitted. Order filled.
Oh, you bastard. Mm. Okay, well, I mean, you're gonna see. I'm not gonna reveal it, even if you're correct. So, because I have a privacy policy. So you may have already guessed it. When do we allow fun here? No, okay. Yeah, I've only hired kids to ding dong ditch you a couple of times, Ace. New low a day, 428. By the way, Hassan, also on the agenda, at some point, obviously this isn't the highest priority, but once we get the website up and maybe the bot built, I want to start getting some new stuff, new graphic stuff going for the store and add some cool stuff to the store. I think we should create a line of Glarg merchandise. I feel like that's a mistake, Ace, because I always feel like whenever you hear about like murders and stuff, they always start with This is the kind of neighborhood when nobody ever locks their doors. Well, that explains it. Now, I will admit, I live in a dangerous part of Decatur called Decatur. And I haven't locked my door in about 6 months.
Order filled.
FYI, I took the trade copier off just on the take profit eval, which means that all the trades are going to work now.
Target filled.
See? 20 points. If anyone comes in my house, I'm throwing my leg at him. Correct, you look like you're in good shape, man. I'm afraid I would shoot my other foot off. When I built Mighty Ox Estates, around the perimeter of the property. I'm just gonna make things where it's if anyone tries to like climb the fence or cut the fence or whatever, there'll be something that goes off where at first Regulate starts playing by Nate Dogg and Warren G. Regulate. We regulate any stealing of this property. We damn good too. And just as that starts playing, I'll have some sort of thing that puts red dots all over their body and forehead to look like there's a scope being trained on them. I figure that should scare them. Got my homies hemmed up and they're all around. God, guys, I hope someone doesn't end up dying anywhere near any of you and this whole stream gets subpoenaed. What about Roadrunners, Ace? I do not think you did, Ace. Because I would have played that for everybody, I think. Unless there was something private in it. Remember, Tio used to be a cop, guys. Oh crap! I just outed Tio. I missed him saying there are no cops here at all. Oops. Uh, well, he's no longer a cop, so technically he's still right. Hey, yeah, Dillo, how you doing? Oh, great! Find out all along he's really still a cop, and he's been investigating this entire community this entire time. Uh,
Just City PD, right, Theo?
Order filled.
It's chasing me right back down. I should have looked at how far it got extended there on the RSI, but maybe it'll come back up. All right, good luck. It is overextended on the RSI on the UB. So good luck. You could get one here. Oh, there's a pop on the UB. What's your entry on your UB trade? One ticky tick so far, according to my TradingView chart. Well, there's 22. Yeah, it did have a slight little pullback there, but then continues going. Nice blue candle. If I've been paying attention, I have a nice blue candle there on gold like 8 minutes ago. All right, I'll check it here as soon as I'm out of this trade, Ace.
Order filled.
I'm just going to take 5 points there. As you can see, we're overextended on the RSI by that gray area. So I think we're going to pull back. Oh, man. Platt got within 1 tick of your target there. Oh, there we go. Back up to 23. Come on, give Platt 25. Though we'll say that the 100 EMA on the 2-minute chart is sitting at 24. Let me try this link.
Mr. Parky Pants up there.
Give me a second.
I don't see any anvil, no springs, boxing gloves, no rockets, skates. I think we're safe. Hello!
Can you guys hear the video or not? Well, you guys can click on the link. It's safe. And yes, that's an awesome video.
Anyway, that's our morning. Not very far away. What do you guys think? Do we tangle with the coyote?
Hold on. Well, you can click. Yeah, you can click on the link. I don't want YouTube to yell at me. I don't think it would come up copyrighted, but I don't want YouTube to yell at me for. And I think it'll look better if you just watch it versus watching it through watching it. Until that lion comes up behind Ace and taps him on the shoulder. Top of what food chain? Do you ever see him actually near the house, Ace?
Order filled.
RJ should be back next week, last I heard. How do you recycle a whole paper mill? Oh, just kidding. Excellent, Platt. Nice to hear. Good job going into the weekend that way. How's everybody else doing today? Red, green, somewhere in between. I'm sorry to hear that, MR.
Stop build.
Nice work, John. Oh, MR, you should get yourself human food. Nice work, Platt. Okay, then you should get yourself some rabbit food if you're vegan instead of human food. Have a great weekend, MR. Ace, whatever your book you're reading, you're gonna have a page missing. Platt took it. Don't don't add up all the money you spent on them, USC. That'll be depressing. And we're following and heading back down toward Lowe's. Not the home improvement warehouse. It was just a paper Ace. There will not be a decision of the Fed that was fired by Trump today. They're thinking that this could go all the way to the Supreme Court. You're here again? Dude, don't you know cats are supposed to spend like 18 hours a day sleeping? Do you want some coffee? Because you look like crap. You'll be fed soon. Don't look at me like that. What flavor do you want today? He and I did an interview last year for the launch of the futures desk. I'm sure if I asked him, we could do a follow up on that. Maybe as we get a little closer to the 1 year anniversary, and get some questions and stuff. Yeah. Just remember, there should be no questions involving pineapples. Lou, this all started with, I made the declaration about, because we have a rule of no discussing politics or religion. And, I jokingly threw in that, on the Discord one day that, please stop, because someone was talking politics. I'm like, please, we have a rule. No talks about politics, religion, or whether pineapple belongs on pizza. And that started going, ended up being a discussion. And then USC blurts out, I think it was USC, blurts out, did you know that an upside down pineapple is on a cruise ship is a signal that somebody's a swinger? And it's just all been blown up in a big joke from there. So pineapples have become sort of a theme for MightyOxTrading. To the point that pineapples now show up in MightyOxTrading advertising. But it's all just kind of an inside joke. Yeah. And we still have the whole debate about whether pineapple belongs on pizza or not. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that, Hassan. When do you come back from Barbados? Cool. All right, guys, we reached the end of our time together for this week. I do want to thank everyone for joining me. We will be back Tuesday for the 4th anniversary celebration of MightyOxTrading. Make sure you're all here and ready to party. Hope everyone has a great holiday weekend. And we will see you all Tuesday. Bye. I lost my software. There it is.